So you guys... So the only thing in my build that I changed, when I got the amulets, I also got a couple of extra levels. So now I can actually have a wand out at the same time. And the wand can enchant my claws with the scholar scholar armament. And that makes my claws do like 650 damage, which is very high for like tiny small claws. So we could use that if we want to. But I think we've been doing a lot of claws the last stream because we couldn't hit people with our swords. So we're probably gonna do great swords for this fight, just to end the game with our trusty Star Scourge great swords. Aren't they beautiful? The most unga bunga weapons of this game. They're the most clunky from all I've tested. It's the most unga bunga you can go. Well, maybe the hammer. The hammer is probably more clunky than these swords. Yeah, so I've also found all the church bell, the bell towers that walk around. So I have 2 of those that aren't used for when the game has ended, so I can duplicate remembrances if I want to, but that's not important. And that doesn't give any levels, it's just like running around beating at the legs of a thing. It's not really interesting, so let's just ignore that. So let's just do the final boss here. And remember, don't be afraid to comment. I know a lot of people are afraid to comment, but I am not dangerous. I am the opposite of dangerous. Well, of course, if you want to be mean, then you can be afraid to comment, but I have this bug with Twitch where my chat bugs out sometimes, so I don't even know if you guys are chatting half of the time. Okay, I haven't seen this, so let's not ruin this. Isn't that the top of the Elden Ring? On the box. So is this guy going to tell us who he is, or... Apparently not. Miss. Okay. Oh, that's an execution. Okay, so this is probably going to take a while. Okay. So I don't really know. I know there's 2 phases, and this is the first one, but I don't know anything about the fight. I don't know any of what they're gonna do. I just know that this guy, the first one is easy, and the other one is harder, so... Yeah, he figured out that I can't dodge projectiles at all in this game. It's a little annoying that they play the cutscene every time, though. We will get this, though. Don't worry. I think I'm dead. So this guy just likes to execute the player instantly if you can't dodge his things. So we know he's gonna do magic stuff. I really don't like that he... He takes his sweet time with that one. So this guy is going to be annoying for people with wide swings. But we're gonna do it. We're not gonna cheat with any claws. We're just gonna try and beat him as he is. We just have to learn the timings, find where we have a window, and then go forth with that. I wish they would just have a regular boss door. I don't understand the point of having this intro every time. So I ran out of stamina there. So that's the first phase. I don't know what happens now. Wait, he had the Elden Ring inside of him. That's pretty ew. That's very gooey. That's a sword. Wouldn't be a Japanese game if there wasn't any inappropriate monsters, wouldn't there? He's probably gonna nuke us now. That's very beautiful, but also scary. I have no clue what happened there. So that's perfume. I didn't click the dodge button. I clicked too early. Too early again. Is this boss healing? my god! The light show! We got it to less than half health on the first try. I think that's pretty good. That's better than we did. Well, we did that with the first guy as well, as many of you probably have already pointed out. And we have to learn to fight. I had so many times I could have hit that monster where I didn't hit that monster. So let's see him execute me again. Like I said. Yeah, those fast light attacks are so hard to dodge. It's been my biggest issue throughout this entire game, being able to dodge fast spells. Like, I get it. I've seen your... I managed to stagger him. And he went invulnerable, of course. Okay, so that was a really good run. Okay, I'm actually standing in holy fire for no reason. Okay, this is new, I think. They're really doing the executions on the clone and abusing the invulnerability window. I think he's aiming this at me this time. Yeah, this I didn't understand last time. Is that just guaranteed damage or what is that? Yeah, there was too much light. I could not see what he was doing. I could not see what I was doing. But this is good. This is the only fight we have left, so... If this takes time, then this takes time. That must be a cone, because it was completely surrounding me. Wait, what did I die from? I was full health. He didn't turn around. He didn't do anything. Like, did he do an AoE that just didn't do any particles that killed me instantly? I'm dead here. Oh shit, that's an AoE. It can't just be friendly lights, can it? So he must have done the comet thing on me last time. Hey, that was a really bad one. We only have 9 potions. I'm stuck inside of him. Not this again. Oh, I solved it, guys. Did they make this boss fight specifically for the magic boys? So it's harder for them to just run away. I was preparing for the holy fire spray. No, I thought that was a combo. Apparently you can combo the perfume thing with whatever he wants. I missed like 8 hits there, which just tells you how easy I should beat this. I keep hitting the ground. It's probably because I've been using too much claw action. So I'm just thinking these are way longer than they are. Okay, so that's better. We have 12 flasks this time. I actually got myself instantly killed. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, so we learned that. But it takes so much stamina for me to run to him, and then he runs away again. Did you guys see how he switched target to me? So new record, guys. Oh no, not... Hey, I think that's new. We did it! We beat Elden Ring! My first Dark Souls game! Oh my god, we did it! I am very happy right now. That boss is a little easy to be the last boss though, like Melina is so much easier. Summon Rami, read message. Okay, so I think we have a choice here. Well, of course we're gonna read message. Likely lover. What does this say? Praise the Elden Ring. What's happening over here? Elden Ring ahead. No one is really happy for beating this fight though. There's no message like, oh, I did it. Oh, it's so fun. Yay. Yay me. Let's touch this grace. Do you guys think I will get an ending if I touch this great site or not? I think we should just summon Rani because that's what I want to do. Let's watch the ending together, guys. If anyone is here, a pog in the chat would probably be a good idea. A pog champ. For the Elden Ring. But let's watch this together.
The battle is over, I see. I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness. Well then, shall we? My fair consort eternal.
We did it! Credits! So, what did I like about this game? And what did I not like about this game? This is my first Dark Souls game. And there was some things I don't like. Like, I don't like the over-reliance on poison everywhere. I don't like riding elevators to fight bosses when they could use to put the bonfire at the top. It kind of seems like they want to show off their elevator design instead of actually just making the boss fight harder. And I'm not really interested in the elevator design. I could design an elevator myself in the same quality. But if we disregard those things, what I love about the games is the variety of weapons. I think the game is really well made for just being played however you want. Like, I played this game through with greatswords, and I could kill every enemy, I could kill every boss, I never had any issues. I used claws sometimes for shits and giggles. And I also like that. I like that you could change the Ash of War on the claws from a dex thing to a strength thing. I really love that. So I think that's great game design. And I really like the boss fights. The boss fights were really well made. Some of them, like the last one there, was a little bit runny. I felt like I was running around more than I was actually fighting and dodging stuff. I really like the fights like the Melina one where you're dodging all the time and hitting all the time, and it's like a fight between... It's a duel. But I really like the big boss fights. Like, I love the first... what is he called? Like Geralt... Is it Geralt the Grafted? The first castle boss. I call them castle bosses. And the first castle boss... Gottfried. Yeah, Gottfried the Grafted. Yeah, he was the first Dark Souls boss I have ever played against, where I had to play it like 20 different times and learn his like scheme, so to say. Learn how he fights, learn what moves he has, learn exactly the timing. And me, I love spectacle fighters like Nier Automata and Devil May Cry. And in those games, you have to learn the patterns as well, but it's less of a punishment if you fail. So I really like that in this one, that you had to learn the patterns and not get hit. This game kind of relies on using potions a lot, which is done in a very good way. Like potions in, for example, Skyrim, you pause the game, you spam a bunch of potions, you're full health again, and you keep playing. And in this game, if you try and use a potion at the wrong time, you die, which is, I think, amazing game design, because then the potion is both a risk and a reward. So if you use the potion at the right time, it's a reward, but if you use the potion at the wrong time, it's actually gonna hurt you and probably get you killed. There's something about the weapons I don't like, and that's the fact that I went a strength build and there was like only one strength sword, and the other swords were heavily like int and faith. There was a lot of faith weapons. I think there was way more faith weapons than there were strength weapons in the greatsword category, which is a little strange. Like most of them have strength as a secondary, but as a primary there was only one sword, two swords with a primary, no, actually 3 swords with a primary of strength, and 2 of those you had to spec into intelligence to get, which is fine, I guess. It kind of forced me into, when I think about it, it kind of forced me into this intelligence build I didn't want to do. I didn't want to do anything with magic and stuff like that, but this game kind of forced me into the intelligence build. Then I found the Moonlight's Greatsword, and I wanted to use that. So we've been using that during the playthrough as well. And all the int I put in to get the Ruin's Greatsword working was perfect to just keep going for the Moonlight's Greatsword. And then when I got the Moonlight Greatsword, I was like, well, I'm just going to keep upgrading int. And now I have powerful spells as well. So I think that's kind of a good decision to like force the player into different playstyles with the specs. But I think there would be more fun if there were more variety in the different hardcore specs, like full strength, full dex, full intelligence, full faith. But this might be a good decision, what they've done here. Like I've been drawn in hardcore. I haven't been drawn into a game this hard since like League of Legends, probably. Like, I've been reading the wiki, finding all the secret weapons, finding all the secret talismans, all the secret spells. Like, I finished the Ronnie quest without reading a guide, which isn't really true. I finished most of it without the guide. Then there was a thing where you had to talk to the puppet around 5 times to be able to continue with the story, and I didn't understand that. So I was watching Day 9 play this game, and I read in the comment section that why doesn't he just speak to the puppet more times? And I did that. I spoke to the puppet more times, and then a new boss spawns, and you can actually complete the story of Rani. And I think a lot of people figured that out. I think I was just stupid because it's the Rani ending is the most common ending, so I think a lot of people figured that out, or they watched streamers that figured that out. Yeah, so this game has been a ride. Like, I played Mass Effect Andromeda last year, and I loved playing that too. That's obviously not as well made as this, but I have 250 hours in Mass Effect Andromeda, and most of that is just standing around. But in this game, I have 120 hours. And all those 120 hours are just gameplay. Me playing the game, me killing things, me doing stuff. And I think that's the biggest strength of this game. You're just constantly doing stuff, you're constantly killing things. And there's this fear, like I've acquired this fear, like I have acquired this fear of gaming where, for example, I can't play League of Legends because I'm afraid that I'm going to disappoint my team, and therefore I don't want to play anything else than ARAMs because ARAMs doesn't matter, so I just play ARAMs. And this game kind of gets me over that fear of disappointing myself, because this game is built for you to die a lot. So dying in this game isn't frustrating. Unless you're dying to poison, then it's frustrating. But if you're dying to like enemies, you're like, oh, I did that wrong. I'm gonna have to change that. And I wish that I could transfer that feeling, that mindset from this game to League of Legends so I could play that again. But I really like this game. So let's look what this says. Begin Journey 2. If you do not start over now, you can choose to begin Journey 2 later at the Table of Lost Grace in the Round Table Hold. And we don't want to start it right now. So begin Journey 2, no. Because we have other things to do. So if anyone is there, which sounds a little pathetic to say, but I'm mostly streaming for myself. I hope that that's okay with you guys. Let's see, there's a sword here. This is actually a Dex greatsword. And this looks like a Strength Faith hammer. Yeah, so my idea is to get both of these. So we're gonna get the Sacred Relic Sword first. Yeah, but anyway, would you guys be happy if I started Cold Vein today? Or do you guys want me to play League of Legends until and then start it tomorrow? That's the question. So let's look at this weapon. That's kind of tiny. Wasn't that like next to the Radahn's greatsword? Oh no, it's just the regular greatsword, okay. So let's read what it does. Sword brought from the remains of the god who should have lived a life eternal. Thoughts on what weapon portends? I don't know what that word means, sorry. Thoughts on the weapon's portents are many and varied. Some consider it the mark of great sin or a sign of great devastation. Some think it as the end of an age, while others the beginning. Sorry, I suck at reading out loud. I don't have dyslexia, but I have a severe reading and writing performance disability. Now, it's not a disability. I had no glasses in school and I sat in the back and I just tried to learn how to spell from the voice of the teacher instead of like learning how to spell from what they like were writing on the whiteboard and the blackboard. And I never read any books. I finished ground school without reading more than 3 books. I mean high school. I finished high school without I read like 2 books. And one of the books, the teachers noticed this. So there was a teacher sitting next to me in a special room while I read the entire book and just looked at me for the entire duration. It was the most awkward thing you could ever think of yourself is happening to you. It was one of those weird things in life. Let's see here. So it's a unique skill, Wave of Gold. Imbue the sword with bygone golden glory. Then fire it at foes. A widened golden wave fans outward, sweeping through all enemies caught in his path. So it's the thing I learned to dodge, like you had to dodge it 5 times, I think. You guys remember when he was swinging at me and it was swish, 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 swish. Yeah. So you get one of those. It seems like it's probably really, really powerful. Yeah. So let's level up twice here. So here you can begin journey 2. Okay, so we know where that is. So let's keep going with intelligence. Let's see what the Moonlight's Greatsword is at right now. Let's pick it up. Then we go here. Do you guys see it's up to 773 damage on just a regular greatsword? It's not even a colossal weapon. That's pretty good. Obviously, if we go into the Ruins Greatsword, that's gonna have insane scaling, you see, like 910 damage. But it's so slow, and it doesn't hit twice like Radahn's Greatsword. So we're kind of done then. We have done everything in the game. So I thought this would take like 3 hours, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe that's a bad thing that the boss fight was so easy, but we have to remember I'm not supposed to be level 175 when doing the last boss in this game. Like most people that play Dark Souls games don't play them like Skyrim and explore every nook and cranny. Oh, I think we're dropping frames! We're dropping frames again. Yeah, like I've said, after some patch or something they've done, the game has just started to drop so many frames. For you guys, it's smooth for me, but the stream just dies. I don't know if it's a Streamlabs patch or if it's an Elden Ring patch, but some areas in this game, like I went to Khalid today, a place I've been 100 times before, and it like crashed my computer. Yeah, so I'm thinking here, I've done a lot of research, and there's between these two is the last remembrance we're gonna get. This one gives like a snake magic thing which scales up int, which is great for us, but it needs 22 faith to use. While this gives you a moon, and I think because we did the Ronnie ending, it gives us a moon that scales up int. We will be able to reach that because we're maxing int at the moment. So I think we're just gonna get that and then be happy with that. And so that's the last things I'm gonna do in this game. So we're gonna get the moon. You need 70 int for it, so the soft cap for int, the max soft cap, there's 3 soft caps. The max soft cap is 85, so 70 we can do and make our Moonlight Greatsword and Radahn's Star Scourge Greatswords way better. So we're just gonna grab this moon. And then we're gonna grab this mace. And that means we have all the remembrance weapons. I don't know if I want anything here, but I'm not gonna bother you guys with that. So that's kind of it. I might put this... I am going to put all the parts I've done. The parts is... I started playing this on Twitch from the giant frosty mountains. And I played, well, up until the end. And it's going to be 6 parts. This is obviously the shortest one. It's only an hour long, less than an hour long. And I'm going to put all the vods on my YouTube channel. You can find them at Bleeding Guns. Just search Bleeding Guns on YouTube and you will find it. I will put the link underneath the stream when I've actually uploaded them vods if you want to see this again. But I think it's time for us to play a new game. Which I didn't think would happen. I haven't planned for this. So I guess we're gonna start up Code Vein then.